This has been an interesting project, to say the least, because this administration was prepared, and with a little good luck, we struck gold with this project. 2 months before I took office, I had been advised by LNG Engineering to attend a meeting at the Hidalgo County MPO. The MPO administers all the federal highway money that we receive for this area. It's mostly money to build or expand roads and important thoroughfares. As the meeting was ending, Andrew Cannon, who is the transportation director for the MPO, mentioned to everyone in the audience, which consisted mostly of mayors and city managers, that there was $4.5 million out there to build hike and bike trails, and project applications were due in 3 months. Well, the next day I decided that we, Precinct 2, had to act. Forget that I wasn't even in office yet. My transition team and I agreed that we needed a regional trail. First thing I did was ask the cities of San Juan, FAR, and McAllen for their hike and bike master plans, if any. San Juan didn't have a master plan, but there was a lot of people that were running and walking in this area. The city of FAR had a master plan, and one of its trails had connectivity from San Juan all the way to McAllen through some irrigation canals. The city of McAllen had a very extensive master plan too, and they were working on a north-south hike and bike. It wasn't going to connect to any other city. So what we did is we took FAR's plan and started talking to TxDOT, and TxDOT didn't like where the irrigation canals were going to cross busy intersections. So what we did is we moved the plan to our drainage district ditches that were controlled by the county commission. And what we decided to do was, when we got to an intersection, we were going to tunnel under the road and have a connected hike and bike trail where somebody didn't have to sit at an intersection. They could go under the roads through a tunnel. It wasn't a new concept. The city of FAR had it at their golf course. At the golf course, you can go under Veterans Road so that you don't have to go through the traffic of our road. And when I was in Park City, Utah, I also saw the same concept. And Park City has extensive trails, and they had successfully gone under roads to make the trails connected. So we went with that plan, and we submitted it to the Bike Head Committee, which is the first committee that was going to score the project. We did it 3 months after we had heard the news about the $4.5 million. The committee decided that our plan was a #1 ranked plan, and that was, I believe, because we had the support of the 3 cities and the county. The 3 cities realized that this was going to be the first regional trail, the first trail that would connect multiple cities. So we were able to secure all $4.5 million, and as we started working on the project, we secured another $1.5 million to build this project. The total project is a $9 million project. What we're breaking ground on today is a 2.2-mile project. If you haven't seen the map, it's basically going to be on both sides of the ditch. It's going to go under our road, Veterans Road, and we'll go around the ditches on the far side, and you're going to have a 2.2-mile track that's connected, and that's segment 1. The only reason we broke this project into 2 segments is about a year ago around this time, TxDOT called us and said, hey, by the way, you got to use $1.5 million this year. And we had been on a track to build this project over 2 to 3 years. And so we verified with TxDOT, made sure that that was actually what we had to do, and we started working. The plan was we had to let this project by the end of the year. So thankfully we have a great consulting firm, LNG Engineering, and I want to give some recognition to the 3 engineers that really led this project. I want to recognize David Sines, Robert Macheska, and Chris Rodriguez and their design team. If they're here, can you raise your hand, please? They did an amazing job. Usually federal projects take 4 to 5 years to begin. And so they had to do this project in basically 6 months. So you talk about working overtime and working on weekends, they did it. And I mean, my staff was a very key component to that. But these guys worked 24/7, it seemed like, to get this project done. So I really want to thank them. I also want to thank TechStop. Although they gave us that impossible deadline, when we would submit information to them, they did a real good job of reviewing the documents and helping us get this project on a timely basis. It's going to be a great project for this community. If you think about it, this trail, the furthest east it goes is right here at the end of this ditch, which is San Antonio Road. When this project is complete, which, like I said, we have all the money secured for this project, you'll be able to get on your bike or run from there all the way to the University of Texas RGV. And for that, I'll thank the City of McAllen. When we submitted our proposal, they had a lot of projects that they wanted to submit, but they went ahead and got behind this project because it was a regional project, because it was a project that would help their neighbor, their community. And so they got behind us just like Florence San Juan did, and we were able to do this regional project. This is the first hike and bike trail for the City of San Juan and the first hike and bike trail for the City of FAR. So we're really, really excited about that. We're looking forward to building this segment, but we're really looking forward to building the whole project. Once again, thank you all for coming out here, sweating with us, making this dream a reality. It couldn't have been done without all of you, and without the three cities, my partners, and without the county. The county had to support me. Thank you for supporting me and supporting this project. It's going to be a great project. Thank you all again. God bless.